Okay, I'm back reviewing this and I'm kicking myself. I had a order to buy a limit order. So a limit order is you set a price and then it makes a purchase for you if it hits that order or hits that price. I had the limit order set to 19 to buy. It got to 1901, so I missed this literally by a penny, and I would have held longer than I did, as you may remember from my last video. I bought this thing. I tried to get it in 19 and missed. And then back on 1021, this thing was at 1901 apparently, was the lowest it got. Oh, yeah, it does say that right there. 1901 was the lowest it hit. And then it went up from there. So I missed that by a penny. Then I decided to jump in around 1980. And it came up to 20 something. I think it was almost 21. So got pretty close to 21. I was hoping for it to go from here up to 24. I really wanted to get in at 19 and it came back down, so I just took the money before. Once it hit 20, I decided to bail out of this. So I was just very little money being made. Really, it's just a wash. Actually, you want to sell though for on a positive side. So I did make the sell, and I was trying to get back in at 19, and then I put the order back in for 19. It went under 19 and a half, 1940 something, and now I'm kicking myself because I'm thinking at 1950 that still would have been a good buy. Well, a week ago I wanted to just get it for 20, so anything under 20 I should have been happy with. We'll see how this week goes, but it did get up. It's at 22.42 right now. Its high today was 22.63. So let's just say I got in at 1901. I just, instead of a limit order, I just had a purchase to buy. Um, where's my chart? So let's just say we got in at 19. Well, the price is 19, and it got up to 22.63, I think it was. That's a 20% jump. I'd love to get back in, but when it's up 20% already off its low, it's always hard for me to want to buy. Even though I still think this is going to go to 24, maybe 25, maybe 27 if I just hold on to this. But not gonna. I'm just gonna sit and hold now because I like to buy when the Nasdaq is down. And the Nasdaq right now is currently up 100 points. The S&P is up 1.27%. The Dow's up 435 points. You might remember it's actually up quite a bit. If you go to the Dow here and go to the chart, if you were to just think about where we were a few days ago on Friday, we were all the way down to, it's hard to get my cursor in there, but we were down to 30,200. We're currently at 31,500. So again, what was that low? 30,200 up to 31,500. That's 1,300 points in 2 days in an economy where we're supposed to be in a recession. So these are massive jumps. I really wish I would have got in on Friday and just held the course and waited out this week. I'm expecting the tech to be good, and it's real tempting to sell off what I do have of this because you're looking at the 1 month chart here. Back on the 14th, you could have gotten into this thing here for 1983. It is currently sitting at 24.85. So 1983, 24.85. It's 25% jump in like less than a week. That is massive returns. If you recall, the stock market on a 12% jump a year is pretty average. 20% would be considered very good year. 25% in 2 days or 5 days, whatever it's been. Minus the weekends, less than 10 days, we're up 25%. So I get leery to buy, but I'm still thinking, I really think we're still going to see ups for the rest of this week. So I'm holding what I do have, hoping to get more out of this. Same with the semiconductors, same situation here. We could have been in last week at the 18th on 10/18, in at 7/14. It is currently, it got to a high of 880, 881. So 7/14, 8, a 1 point difference might not feel like a lot, but when the numbers are low, that's a 23% jump from its low to where it's at now. I actually had buys at 7, and it never got down there. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to find something to buy right now, but when we're on that much of a up, I got positions already tied in, so I'm gonna hold those positions and see what happens. But it's hard for me to want to buy right now because of where our prices are at. The NASDAQ, also same kind of situation, 5 days forecast here. We were down on the 21st. We're looking at a low of it got down to 10,500. We're at 10,900. 500 points on the NASDAQ. A 100-point jump on the NASDAQ was always a pretty good jump. 500 points, that's pretty significant. So we're looking at right now 10,900. And what did we say this was? This was 10,579. %4 is a large jump on the NASDAQ. Okay? So again, the numbers I'm showing you are going to be a lot higher because I'm doing triple options. So tripling whatever the market's moving here. So even at triple here, the NASDAQ 12% would be triple. And we're talking about 29% and so on, 25%, 20%. So again, I'd probably be a lot braver to hold if we weren't in a recessionary type of a market. I just think this week is an opportunity to try and take some money off the table, or get some money and then take it off the table. So we'll watch, see, and learn, and see how the market goes.